Welcome, viewers. Now let partake in the twilight of human understanding, where shadows cast by unseen realms stretch long and deep. We embark upon a sojourn through the obscured corridors of ancient wisdom. Today we delve into the arcane annals of the Apocrypha, exploring the enigmatic and potent figures that dwell within. Our journey commences with the Lesser Keys of Solomon, a tome of formidable knowledge where the 7 kings of hell hold their court in a hierarchy as rigid as the mountains and as profound as the abyss. These spectral monarchs, each sovereign in their right, command the legions of the netherworld with a grim authority ordained by the divine. It was by the favor of the Almighty that King Solomon, endowed with wisdom that pierced the veils of both heaven and earth, bound these princes and powers into service. Through his sagacious dominion, he compelled the celestial and the infernal alike, illuminating paths to knowledge that mortal footsteps seldom tread. The Lesser Key of Solomon is divided into 5 parts, with the Ars Goetia being the most notable. It lists 72 demons, their descriptions, sigils, and the conjurations needed to summon and compel them to do the will of the practitioner. The subsequent sections include Ars Theurgia Goetia, which is about spirits that are neither completely benevolent nor malevolent. Ars Paulina, concerning the angels of the hours of the day and night and their seals. Ars Almadel, which teaches how to create a wax tablet for communicating with angels to gain knowledge and understand hidden things. And Ars Notoria, which is a collection of prayers and orations that grant instantaneous knowledge and the gift of prophecy. Why Solomon summoned these spirits. According to the lore surrounding the text, King Solomon, renowned for his wisdom, was also depicted as a great magician who had control over all spirits. The main reasons attributed to Solomon for summoning these spirits are knowledge and wisdom. Solomon sought to gain knowledge and wisdom beyond the normal bounds of a king. He used the spirits to understand and manipulate the natural world and to gather information. Building of the temple. One of the traditional stories suggests that Solomon used the labor of demons to build the Temple of Jerusalem. The spirits were compelled to assist in the construction and organization of this monumental task. Control and order. By summoning and mastering these spirits, Solomon was able to maintain control over them, preventing them from doing harm to God's creation. This aligns with his role as a biblical king who maintained peace and order. Spiritual insight and prophecy. The interaction with these spirits was also purported to provide Solomon with a deep spiritual insight, allowing him to write several of his biblical works and prophesize. The Lesser Key of Solomon frames these practices within the Christian and Judaic mysticism of the time, presenting Solomon as a pious figure using these magics to impose divine order rather than for mere personal gain. The text itself is likely a compilation from various sources, composed several centuries after the time of the historical King Solomon, serving both as a guide to magical practice and a compendium of folkloric demonology. As we venture forth, let us trace the sigils that bind these ancient spirits and recount the deeds of Solomon, whose legacy is etched not just in the sands of his kingdom, but in the very fabric of the spiritual warfare waged unseen all around us. Join us as we unfold the scrolls of the Ars Goetia and ascend from the fiery depths to the ethereal plains where watchers gaze and the 10 heavens reign. Remember, each tale is a thread in the grand tapestry of creation. So, lend your ear, lend your spirit, and should the fates decree, like, comment, and subscribe and partake in the unraveling of these celestial narratives. We will begin with a synopsis of King Solomon before the ranking of the 7 demonic hosts. Lo, in the days of old, in the land of Israel, was born Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, and Bathsheba, his queen. Upon the death of David, Solomon ascended the throne, endowed with wisdom that surpassed all the sons of the east and all the wisdom of Egypt. For it came to pass that the Lord appeared unto Solomon in a dream by night, and God said, Ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon asked for an understanding heart to judge his people, that he might discern between good and bad. Pleased with this request, the Lord bestowed upon him wisdom and riches and honor so great that none of the kings before or after could compare. Yet the heart of Solomon was led astray in his later years by his many foreign wives, who turned his heart after other gods. He built high places for Chemosh and Molech, doing what was evil in the sight of the Lord. Thus, the Lord prophesied the division of his kingdom, though for the sake of David, Solomon's father, it was not done during Solomon's lifetime. Beyond the biblical narrative, the texts known as the Lesser Keys of Solomon, or Lemegeton, delve into the mystical aspects attributed to Solomon. This compendium of arcane wisdom does not merely catalog supernatural entities, it mirrors the grand design and sacred architecture of Solomon's temple itself, a structure revered not only for its physical grandeur, but also as a metaphysical blueprint. The temple's construction, veiled in secrecy, symbolizes the ultimate journey of an initiate within the brotherhood of the craft, reflecting the ascent from simple stone to royal arch. The Lesser Keys explore power, secrecy, and enlightenment, akin to Solomon's temple's divine craft. Now, we delve into the 7 kings of hell, starting with Lucifer, the morning star. In the veiled chronicles of the infernal dominions, the 7 kings of hell reign with a formidable authority, each a master of particular vices and a sovereign of shadowed legions. Their stories weave through the tapestry of celestial rebellion and mortal temptation, illuminating the descent from divine grace to the depths of the abyss. Let us now behold their visages and recount the deeds that crown them rulers in the netherworld. King Lucifer, the light-bearer, turned sovereign of shadows. Originally the highest-ranking angel, Lucifer's brilliance was once akin to the morning star. Clad in robes that shimmered like the sun itself, his fall from grace was marked by a rebellion born from pride. Now, as the Emperor of Hell, he commands the largest legion, his power manifesting as a perversion of his once divine illumination. Lucifer masterfully manipulates the vice of pride, turning virtues into vanity and leadership into tyranny, becoming the ruler of hell and embodiment of evil. His powers include immortality, shape-shifting, control over the element of air, granting wealth, fame, and authority over all demons. Lucifer retains his immense pride, but gained hatred toward God and humanity after his fall. Lucifer. It's said Lucifer's true angelic name was Samael, meaning venom of God. An old folklore claims that after being cast into the fiery pit, Lucifer's grievous wails of despair over his fall gave birth to an eternity of hell's tormenting flames. He is the keeper of forbidden occult knowledge and has the ability to reveal the innermost secrets of one's mind. King Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies. Once a high-ranking angel associated with fertility and life, Beelzebub's fall twisted his gifts into instruments of decay and pestilence. Now reigning over legions that spread corruption, he takes the form of a monstrous fly, his buzzing a constant echo of ruin. Beelzebub's dominion over sloth ensures that decay reaches the corners of effortlessness, his whispers lingering in the air like the stench of rot. King Astaroth, the deceiver of beauty. Astaroth, once a guardian of innocence, now uses his captivating beauty to lure souls into the depths of vanity and laziness. His appearance, still angelic, betrays no hint of the corruption that lies beneath. Astaroth's legion is numerous, drawn to the allure of his deceptive charm, and his realm is draped in the hollow opulence of mirrored halls and shadowed silks. King Belial, the architect of anarchy created immediately after Lucifer, Belial was the epitome of order and purpose. His fall has made him the epitome of lawlessness and deceit. Clad in the ashes of ruined temples, he commands a legion of 55 that is as chaotic as it is vast. His realm a city of ever-changing pathways, where truth and direction perish in the alleys of confusion. Some say he was Lilith's muse and paramour, for whom she will unceasingly rot. From endless search for endlessly is her rebellion of lawlessness. King Mammon, the avaricious Mammon, once a steward of heavenly riches, now governs the insatiable greed of hell. His form is grotesque, bloated with the hoarded wealth of countless ages. His legionnaires, the R38, the miserly and the materialistic, spirits doomed to count the coins of a never-diminishing hoard. These kings, once angels of high rank, now rule their infernal domains with the twisted virtues they once upheld. Their fall from heaven is a tale of lost grace, a descent driven by the very aspects that once defined their celestial duties. In their stories, we glimpse the shadowed mirror of our own vices, each a reflection of the divine distorted by the infernal. King Asmodeus, revered as the Duke of Hell, stands as a formidable figure within the infernal hierarchy. His visage is a testament to his dominion over chaos and knowledge, manifesting with 3 distinct heads: a bull, a man, and a ram. Yet, there are times when he appears simply as a man, his human guise betraying the immense power and wisdom he possesses. His serpent's tail coils ominously, and he rides a fearsome dragon while brandishing a lance adorned with a banner, signifying his sovereignty and power. Asmodeus commands 72 legions of spirits, each legion comprising of thousands of demonic entities ready to execute his will. His dominion encompasses the realms of arithmetic, astronomy, geometry, and all handicrafts. His infernal wisdom is sought by those who dare summon him, as he unveils hidden treasures and esoteric secrets of the cosmos from his scrolls of oblivion. King Leviathan, the envious abyss. This monstrous sea serpent once guarded the deepest truths of the ocean, known as the primeval sea, the uncreated state, the chaos that preceded God's ordering of creation. These are the waters of uncreation, where no life can flourish, no meanings can take root, no order can take shape, and as steward Leviathan abandoned his post and joined Satan's rebellion due to his own haughtiness. Now, as Leviathan, he embodies envy, his massive form a gatekeeper to hell itself, his legion being 40 strong, drawn from the darkest depths, swirls around him in a torrent of ceaseless greed, each soul a drop in his vast, insatiable ocean. As we draw the curtains on this shadowy congress of the infernal royalty, we reflect on the profound tales of fall and redemption, power and loss. Each story, a mosaic of celestial might turned to the darkened paths of the abyss, serves as a somber reminder of the thin line between virtue and vice. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the lesser-known realms and rulers of hell. If these tales of ancient wisdom and timeless caution have stirred the embers of your curiosity, prepare yourself for our next venture. We will ascend from the depths of infernal domains to the lofty mysteries of the Watchers and the 10 heavens as described in the Book of Enoch. The journey through these celestial narratives promises insights into the guardians of old and the divine architecture of the cosmos. Like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.